back to Cafe Luxor. I'm Zach Beasley. This is not.
Yes, I'm the mama, visiting from Wisconsin.
I'm Chevy Chase, and you're not. That's what I was thinking. I know, right?
Welcome to Cafe Luxor on DHSN.TV.
We had a brand new restaurant that we wanted to try.
Yep.
And it was Breakfast Club 51. It was in the old burger place right next to the Kroger that's on Bill Street, right there in that corner of the Kroger thing. And we've been wanting to go there for a while.
Yeah.
And we decided that this was the day.
This was the day. Well, okay, because I love crepes. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give this a try because...
And they have a mimosa bar.
They do a mimosa bar. Yeah. So, yeah, two of my favorite things. So, drinking and crepes.
Yep.
And it was my birthday, so I got to pick.
Mm-hmm. So we walk into the place, the waitress sets us down at the table, and plop goes a pile of menus. They had more menus than a Waffle House on a Tuesday.
That's a true story.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, you couldn't have got out of an IHOP with more menus than that place.
That was nuts. They had good service though.
She was nice, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she
attentive. She did. She did leave. We did get seated right away. It was relatively busy. There was another birthday going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big table. It was like a 12 top or something like that. It said happy birthday to
the place was
that
actually
place.
quite busy that morning.
It was.
It was rather surprising, yeah.
Yeah, that place.
And it's a breakfast lunch place, kind of like Cafe Republic as well, right?
Yeah.
So they had, did they have burgers or anything like that? I can't remember on the menu on that one.
I think on their lunch menu. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So just like Cafe Republic, they're only open from 8 until 2. So keep that in mind.
Got to get there in the morning.
Yep.
All right, so what did you have?
All right, so I got lured in by, I like a savory crepe in the morning. And this
Who doesn't like a good crepe in the morning?
I ordered the ham and asparagus crepe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right, so it had ham.
I did have ham.
Yeah, it had
several large pieces.
A suggestion of asparagus.
I think they actually did go over to the Kroger and get a couple of them.
They might have.
They had to figure out what it was first.
Probably did. Yeah,
I don't. You didn't end up with broccoli.
Oh my gosh, I don't think that the chef is used to preparing that dish. The crepe was a lot thicker than what I would have expected.
I think we all kind of agreed it was really just a thin pancake folded over.
Yeah, well, I mean, a crepe basically is, but this was kind of made out of the pancake batter because
later on we got pancakes and they were thicker pancakes folded over.
Right, exactly. So I mean, it had it just was too thick for a crepe. It was also it had the wrong flavor too. I mean, this is a savory crepe. It had a slight sweetness to it, and it's kind of cardboardish. I mean, honestly, it.
Well, you know, sweet cardboard in the morning.
Yeah, don't sign me up for that. The oddest thing, though, was there was no kind of a sauce. There was You really
it was dry as hell.
It was very dry. I mean, they drained the asparagus well, so I mean there wasn't any kind of mushiness or anything like that. But between the salt on the ham and the asparagus, and then this sweet sort of pancake-ish thing, it really was a very odd dish.
Now you said the asparagus wasn't mushy. Was it still crispy, crunchy, not cooked all the way? Or what would you... Because yet again, we were lucky you didn't get broccoli, so...
Yeah, I know. Probably steamed.
Steamed
I mean, it was really... They were very small. And they were essentially diced. I mean, they're just very small pieces.
Yep.
So, but they did have a good flavor. And the ham was fine. You know, it was just serviceable. I had a latte. That was excellent.
Yep.
I had a tropical mimosa. That was also excellent.
You guys had several of.
Yeah. That was really good. So, very happy with that. It's unfortunate that my main dish didn't hit the points that I wanted. How about you?
So, I had a country staple of chicken fried steak. And of course, it being breakfast, I got scrambled eggs then fried okra, because Southern people like fried okra.
I love fried okra.
Now, the fried okra was good.
Okay.
Very good fried okra. Because a lot of times you go to some of these restaurants and you get the frozen fried okra. And
Yeah,
this
that's
does
not
not
gonna
come
work.
across as frozen fried okra.
Okay.
Eggs were eggs. You know, they scrambled them, they put them in a pan, they threw them on a plate.
Yeah.
Now, the chicken fried steak, again, no, I asked the waitress for A1 because that's a breakfast thing. You steak and eggs and A1, you know. They didn't have A1. I'm like, what restaurant that serves steak doesn't have A1? So I said, well, do you have Heinz 57? Because that's kind of the next go-to.
Sure, yeah.
She's like, no, we have ketchup. I'm like, who puts ketchup on a chicken fried steak with fried okra? I'm like, all right, never mind.
No.
So the steak was good, but it could have been better.
Okay. Well, and it took a long time too.
It did take a long time to get to the table. Yep.
Yeah. Again, service. I mean, the waitress was by a number of times. I got a second latte. We were definitely getting the attention, but
She's trying to resort all those menus she brought to the table at the first
right?
pile of freaking menus.
That was just crazy. But yeah, it took a while for the kitchen to catch up. Okay, so yeah, Breakfast Club 51.
Breakfast Club 51.
Yeah, you and I had mixed experience.
Reviews. Yeah, mixed review.
There were some okay points,
But-
and
Now, Mom is very opinionated, and she
Yeah.
definitely had an opinion on this.
yeah, that was. Let's see what she's got to say.
All right.
So let's talk about Breakfast Club 51.
Oh,
That was
let's
the
not.
breakfast for my birthday.
Yes. Yes, it was.
So we wanted to give this a try. Haven't been there before. Our
Right.
normal, we skipped our normal breakfast place. We wanted to give this place a try because they had crepes,
Yes.
and
they did.
you had a crepe.
I did have a crepe. I had a rainbow crepe, if you want to call it a crepe. It was not a good crepe because the crepe really was more like a thin pancake, folded over like you would fold over a crepe. There was no filling inside of the crepe. And on the top of it, they put sliced bananas on it, and then whipped cream and like in a smiley face, and then like kiwis and some other type of berries. So the topping was very nice. I ate all of the topping.
And it had some sauces.
And I had sauces that you could dip it in. I had chocolate sauce, a raspberry sauce, and kind of like a vanilla pudding type sauce.
That Nutella type sauce, I think
Nutella
it was.
the chocolate one.
Yeah.
And the sauces were good, but when you went to cut into the so-called crepe, it was like eating a piece of cardboard. It was absolutely awful. Just awful. Yes.
And what did you have to drink with?
Well,
your
we had a
breakfast?
lovely tropical mimosa, and I have to say the mimosas are delicious.
Yeah.
So that was good. The restaurant itself is very clean.
Waitstaff was nice.
Waitstaff was
Attentive.
very nice. Yes. I have no problem with any of that.
The kitchen
Lovely.
was slow though. It took
Kitchen
forever.
was slow. We did have to wait for our food, and so it came out in various times. I wouldn't call it efficient by any means.
But then we got it was the morning of my birthday. They brought out a birthday pancake, 3 pancakes.
It was nicely stacked pancake.
Nicely stacked pancakes with all sorts of drizzle on top and
Yes,
berries.
yes.
We all shared that,
We did.
and that was good.
That was very good.
Yeah.
I have to say, I do recommend that one. That was delicious.
So it might just be a matter of getting the right thing. Maybe they don't know how to make crepes.
That's what I'm thinking. I think somebody needs to teach them how to make a nice crepe.
So, would you go back?
No, and I would not recommend it. I would not return. I would not recommend it.
Okay.
I could not do that.
That's fair. Not everything can be 5 stars.
No, this is getting 1.
1 star.
1 star.
There you go.
All right, folks.
Okay, so I guess that's it then. Until next time.